This old monastery holds a cache of artifacts collected from the ruins of a prehistoric civilization. The oracle could be among the relics, but first I'll have to get some light in here. If only I knew which tool would work best here. That certainly didn't work. What else could I try? This is proving a bit more difficult than I imagined. The monks want me to find several artifacts that ancient records indicate should be here. They've given me a list. It's the least I can do, I suppose, before I take the oracle from them. This will take a while. There's a pile of old junk blocking the doorway leading to the room where the most ancient artifacts are stored. Until the monks finish clearing the way, there's nothing to do but wait.
This cave complex is associated with a local story about strangers from far away who sought shelter here in the time before time. With luck, they were the high priests of Ur. The monks who protect this place gave me permission to explore in return for helping them find artifacts associated with their oral lore. The artificial wall and its metal door dates to prehistory. A local superstition says that ancients built the wall for good reason, so no one has tried to get past it. The door is secured by an ingenious locking puzzle, but some of the pieces are missing.
No one has been in here for centuries. The oracle must be here. But if it's not, there are plenty of valuable artifacts that I shall arrange to borrow for research. This box is fascinating. By now, it's assured that something highly valuable is inside. But it's locked, of course.
The last of the debris has been cleared. It's time to take a look inside a chamber that no one has stepped inside of in perhaps thousands of years. Another puzzle box. My translator tells me that it's of an unknown design. It's not Tibetan, but I think it could be Mesopotamian. The top of the box has an inset shape. I'll need to find the puzzle pieces that fit inside it. I hope they're around here somewhere. The remnants of clothing appear to be silk and leather. Whoever this poor guy was, he must have been wealthy. The cause of death is apparent. A portion of the skull is caved in, probably a blow from some kind of weapon.
We've arrived at a remote and ancient monastery where the old abbot of the place has revealed a cave complex kept secret for over 600 years. Somehow, he thinks that Mutebe and I are the people foreseen long ago to enter the caves, where we shall face a series of tests before gaining access to mysterious holy relics deep inside a mountain. Now, we find ourselves in the first chamber of the cave system. Before we are allowed to venture farther back, we must first help to locate some less mysterious objects the monks believe to be among the many relics stored here, according to their oral tradition. A shard, a jewel board may be somewhere in the cave. Now that we found the items they were looking for, the monks have given us permission to go into the next room. We've been ushered into a cavern used as a storeroom. There's an ancient mechanical device of some sort. I think it may open a strange black metal door built into an artificial wall. The parts I found must be for this machine. That's not the right tool. I'll have to use something else. I wonder if I can try another tool that will help. That's got it! Back in Mesopotamia, Rupert had a few things to wrap up, so I decided to accept Sebastian's offer to fly back to the States with him. But just as I was about to step into the seaplane in Basra, I heard someone call my name from behind me. It was Rupert. I didn't expect to see him there. He asked me to stay on, that he could use some help, and said that we could fly back together later. But of course it was too late. Sebastian was waiting for me inside the plane, which was about to leave. When I declined, he tried to seem nonchalant, but I could see the disappointment in his eyes. I started to say goodbye, but then Rupert suddenly asked me why I trusted him with the Oracle of Ur instead of Sebastian. I told him that it was because I knew he would do the right thing, and because I knew that it was more precious to him than anything else. He just shook his head and said, "Frankly, Emma, it looks like Sebastian has what is most precious to me." It took me a moment, but then, genius that I am, finally got that he meant me. Before I could respond, one of the plane's engines started up, and the stewardess came out to say that it was time to go. Yelling to be heard over the engine, all I could think of to say was, "See you in Boston?" Rupert yelled back, "Count on it." And so, one adventure ends only to start another.